Hello everyone, this is Foxhound coming back again with another video. Apologies for not being around as much. I just found out I'm going to have a baby, so I'm preparing for all those things in a couple of months. But anyways, that's a different story. I'm actually older than you guys think, but anyways. Couple of things to take into account. Well, regarding this event, nothing major aside from what? Dragonfire, just this is just the best laser air defense that it was locked before ranked. So for Christ's sake, play this event, get it, and it's for free. I cannot emphasize. If there's one item that you need, you say why there are no good air defenses, get this best air defense in the game. If you decide to play Mako, is a good missile overall. Of course, they're going to offer over here as well the camouflage if you prefer to grab that as well, and also yes, flags and things like that. So they have that going on for this. Regarding other news, well, again, we have the new battle pass going on. Of course, I will do another video about that. I think it deserves this video. However, we have a new destroyer and we have a new torpedo. Aside from that, and also an autocannon. Aside of that, nothing is like busted catching my eye, but I have to look in more detail. Yeah, so we have. This is not dedicated for carriers, obviously. Yes, we have a helicopter over here, million missiles. So I don't think it's going to be anti-sub, but oh well, looks cool. From the US. So, well, we are going to review that at some point, I guess. Regarding ranked, a lot of people have been saying, yes, there are a couple of items that have dropped over here. There's no new ship, which people were expecting, such as, for example, the battleship. But they decided to bring this missile over here, which is considered one of the best in the game, and also came under a gacha, so I guess that's happening right now. You're starting to get very good equipment over here, which is actually a good direction to give the free-to-play players the capability to have good equipment. It's actually fantastic. Now, guess what? This season has started. Again, we are on Gold 3. So, we are going to, again, have just a couple of matches on ranked. Let me switch this over here. Let's see if we're able to play with this. You cannot use this ship, change ship. Yes, of course we cannot use. We cannot use this wonderful ship, which is again. Is it? Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, we cannot use my beautiful midway over here, so I guess we have to just get by and use Charles de Gaulle. So that happened over there. So we are going to equip it with peak equipment. A couple of you may be saying, oh, Foxhound, why are you not using Hellcat? Tell you guys, if the Hellcat is still very good after nerf, I will consider getting it from the market. Otherwise, I'll stick with my Su-39. It's pretty much a reliable strike fighter. So we are going to just switch equipment over here, right? We're going to swap from the midway over here. Aside of that, you already know, yeah, this is the standard equipment. So we are just going to jump into ranked, maybe 1 or 2 matches, or maybe I should play until I lose. That can also be a thing, right? So let's see how it goes, right? Maybe I'm going to stop the video until the match starts. How about that? When I was uploading videos with boys, someone was telling me, you should just talk your butt out instead of trying to overthink what you're saying. I guess that's a fair point, so I guess I will just talk if I need to talk, otherwise I'll keep quiet. So yeah, for the time being, hope that you guys are doing well. I'm going to try to... Yin Yamato, guess who are we going to target first? Yes, starts with J and it's a battleship. So we just have to find it, but of course for the time being, we are going to evade these missiles. Yes, so Jin Yamato is right there. So we're going to start targeting lovely Jin Yamato. Obviously, we are going to have a fan in the form of a carrier, which is okay. We are just going to leave over here with these last two attacks, and then we're going to go into the next one. Su-39 is actually better in Charles de Gaulle because it reloads faster, and you don't have a fighter here. So you really need a strike fighter that is able to reload faster, unless, because if not, then you have to try to keep your strike fighters more alive, and that puts a little bit of stress on your side. We are going to continue harassing this Yamato. Rule of thumb is if the battleship goes down, it's actually almost like winning the match because a battleship can pretty much define the match. So we are going to keep that Yamato pinned on bay. Let's see what we have over here. Yeah, it's going onto the left side, so it's actually fairly cocky for him to just continue advancing like that. And I am not going to say no to that. I mean, he wants to continue going forward, then I'm more than happy to oblige and to give him hell. Now that he's farther away, I can afford just to stick here for a little bit longer. Let's launch our strike fighter when it's available, obviously. Yeah, well, he's down. I was not able to kill it myself, but oh well. Let's protect our teammates. We have an Admiral Basisti over here, so that's going to be our next target. I also noticed that I didn't buy my flares, so I'm out of flares already. But it's good that I ran out of flares. I mean, at this stage when we are actually winning the match. If not, I will be very, very angry. That is another one for the count. We are going to go over here and touch this Admiral Basisti, and we are going to launch our Su-39. That's game pretty much. And yeah, well done, GG. I'm just going to share the statistics over here. Up we go. 1 million damage. That is a standard. So let's just go into the next one. Yeah, so but before that, of course, you're going to see me buying some flares over here. Also, you have the Modern Warships birthday. If you like to look like one of these guys over here, you can just buy. At first glance, nothing is picking my eyes. Maybe this one, but aside of that, I mean, what the hell is this? Well, if you like your dog to be with you, that's an option. What the hell happens here? I'm not going to ask. So, yeah, nothing is like catching my eye. Well, maybe this one. So, yeah, but aside of that, oh well. Let's get ourselves some ammunition, right? Some advanced ammunition. So it is time to refill ourselves with flares. Let's do that. I'm going to use this one because we don't have a fighter right now that is able to use the reduction on damage. Also, I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I know it has been quite some time, but I will try to upload more often over here. Maybe I can upload the usual standard small videos, and that way I make sure that I upload often. Or rather, you prefer a long one as it's happening right now? Yeah, please let me know. We have our flares going on. Remember, you always need to activate them over here, right? Consumables, right? They are being used at the moment. Yeah, so everything is active. Let's go into the next match over here. Let's see how we're doing with the numbers. To samurai, if to samurai, Usually this map is good if you're on the left side of the map. Otherwise it can be a little bit tricky. You're going to be rushed on the right side. But let's see if Lady Luck is in our side. We are on the right side. We do not have good luck this time around, which is okay. You can decide again to push all the way to the right, which I am going to do, absolutely, or you can decide just to hide on the left. With a fast carrier, absolutely, you can use this strategy. You just need to be aware of missiles that may be targeted towards you and switch to to the carrier as soon as that happens. Nimbo, so this is considered one of the best ships of the game. I have it, but I don't use it as often as I should. Maybe it's just because, I mean, in my eyes, it's like you pay for a good ship, but then you have a carrier and it's able to just down you so badly, like I am doing right now. I mean, not so badly, but still, it really makes me question if this is what I want to do. So let's go into this side. It seems that people are taking different approaches over here. It's quite kind of confusing what's going on. I think this is the best catch. This is going to be the first victim because it's not very clear what's happening on that side. So this is a target that absolutely is more exposed. Yes, okay. Almirante Brawl is down. And yes, so we have lovely people over here trying to take us out, which is fine, right? We're going to position ourselves in a way that we're going to be able to focus. I noticed that they changed the map actually, or is it just me? Something weird happened with the map. Leave a comment if you know what the hell happened with the map over there. But for the time being, we're going to launch things over here. I think I should continue going forward with the... Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Continue going forward with the Charles de Gaulle. I think we're in a good position because most of our teammates are in this side, so someone's going to try to hunt us down, and let's try to use our speed to actually be away from that. We have a threat on the form of a Richelieu that, well, was a threat. So that happened right there, and this is the next threat over here, Nimbo. So we are going to stop over here, and well, that's game pretty much. I hope that you enjoy these matches. Again, I like consistency. I don't like flashy things. We have a fan over here in the form of an Ishikawa noob team. People are getting angry. That is completely fine. So we are going to really give this guy hell a little bit. Of course, he's going to try to do the right thing to push us. Remember to take out your helicopters. Remember to take all your helicopters, right? Oh, he's having a wonderful time, and we are going to use the torpedoes, and that is going to be game. Lovely. So, well, I guess the next video that I will release in the future will be, of course, me reaching diamond, not diamond, platinum 3. But I guess, yeah, that's pretty much a very successful video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like, comment, tap, subscribe. For the time being, thank you very much for joining me. This is Foxhound signing off. Have a good day, everyone.